Alright, what's up folks, it's me, Barky, and I've got another mod showcase from Rimworld Beta 18 over here to show you. But first I want to talk about something that's actually in the default game, which is called the climate cycle scenario. So I'm going to go into edit mode, add part, and permanent game condition. And you can see this climate cycle over here. Now what this climate cycle does is basically it hits the temperature of your planet and it raises it up by about 20 degrees over 4 years, 20 degrees Celsius. And then over the next 4 years, it reduces it by 20 degrees Celsius. So in total, it's about a 40 degree Celsius offset. So what the mod that I'm going to be reviewing today or doing a showcase on, it's called Climate Cycle Plus Plus, and it's made by Many, who is quite a prolific mod maker in Rimworld. So what this does, this mod, is it's a much more extreme version of climate cycle, and then not only is it more extreme, it's also much more malleable. So it actually has a mod menu, so you can go ahead and change it to be whatever you want it to be. So we have the regular cycle, winter is coming, waiting for the sun, which is the default, increasingly colder or increasingly hotter, which is pretty interesting. But then the best part is you get the multiplier on the temperature rise over here, and the higher equals extremer temp. So we can actually set this to a maximum of 20, I believe. Yeah, so 20. And we can set this to 1 year at most. So now, it's good that this is the lowest it can go, because I think if you have this lower than a year, then it's just kind of stupid, because your year is going to suck. Also, it's pretty much just winter and summer at that point, but extreme temperatures. And then this, I don't know what the multiplier actually is. If this is 1, if one of these is equal to a default climate cycle, then this is going to be 20 times. That's going to be interesting. So I'm saying this is the most extreme it can be right now. The reason I'm doing that is just to show off the mod. I don't recommend doing that. I actually recommend using this mod normally because it is freaking awesome. This is an amazing mod. It's actually quickly become one of my favorite mods. Permanent game condition, and then we have climate cycle plus at the bottom there. So we're gonna go ahead and start with that, and I'm gonna go ahead and put us on a sea ice base. Let me get us a decent sea ice terrain, and the reason why I'm gonna be using sea ice is because there's no vegetation, so I can turn on fast ecology and the world won't slow down too much. I'll also use a smaller world just for that reason, the smaller map, I mean. But yeah, as I was saying though, this has definitely become one of my favorite mods, because the idea of living in an almost Game of Thrones-ish world where the seasons come and go and they take really long is really freaking awesome. The one thing that I would love to see though is for the climate cycle to have random times. So instead of having like the cycle be 1 year, it would be cool if, for example, the spring is, I don't know, maybe like 2 years, and then the summer is like 6 months, that sort of thing. Alright, this is really weird. I've never seen this happen before. Looks like a Jewish convention on my map. I don't know if that's racist, but Star David. Anyways, sea ice. Let's find decently warm sea ice. I just noticed that I messed up the world gen. That's okay. We're gonna go with decently warm ones. So pretty much the material I have is called Ultraweave. Wait, did I set the map to small? I have a material that I made myself called Ultraweave, and Ultraweave will let my colonists survive at any temperatures, thankfully. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in a base. I'll make a base quickly, and spawn in some Ultraweave, make them create some. So let me go ahead and do that quickly. Alright, so this should be good enough. So as you can see at the bottom here, we have Climate Cycle Plus, and this is going to be really interesting once I set on fast ecology, because you're going to see how rapidly it can change. Now let's keep in mind, I do have the temperature rise set to 20 times the multiplier, so it is going to be insane, the difference. And then the year is only set to 1 year, so this is going to be pretty cool to watch. Let me just get some of these things done. So this is Ultraweave. If you don't know, my testing material basically is just ridiculously broken testing material, but the important thing is that it allows people to survive in extreme temperatures. That's pretty much the only reason it exists. There's no other reason, to be completely honest. But it is up on the workshop if you want to go and use it. And then Drick Steel, which is just very strong. So there we go. So now they can survive in 1,000 degrees, which is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, so let me go ahead and turn on fast ecology. So now you can see the world is gonna speed up a bit. So I will turn off fast ecology every now and then, let's say every month. And the reason I'll do that is because the temperature doesn't update until that fast ecology is actually off. So we can turn this off now. Now you can see the temperature is at 10 degrees Celsius. Now you're probably wondering, oh, that's interesting, since the world tile that you're on would never be that hot ever, since the average temperature is meant to be -24 and the summer temperature is 1.7 degrees. And also we're going up in the year, so it's actually getting colder. So we're in fall right now and next is winter. Oh man, I love this mod so much. Alright, let's actually see if we can time skip a bit. Increment 1 season. Oh, it actually just went to the default winter temperature if you did that. Okay, that's very interesting. You learn something new every day. Alright, so I use dev mode to skip time. And I wonder if that actually caused a problem with the mod. I wonder. I actually might have screwed it up by using that time skip. I wonder if that happened. Alright, let's go ahead and do this again. Let's see how this goes. Do not use dev mode time skip. Anyways, back to the old loading screen conversations. Never mind. We'll have that one later. Okay, so we're in winter right now. -64. There we go. Alright, we're seeing the temperature change. Alright, there we go. We're getting some crazy temps now. Check it out. 41 degrees. Oh, crazy. Absolutely crazy. Never thought I'd see that. 50 degrees, 50 degrees. We saw that for a little while. Man, so just to put things into perspective, 50 degrees Celsius in this planet is 50 degrees. It's like 48 degrees higher than the normal. Like, that's pretty freaking insane. Alright, so we're -70, -85, -90. Oh, there we go. Below 100. Yo, my people are doing seemingly okay. Yeah, you guys are fine. Yeah, look at that. So let's set this on to 4 years. Let's see how this goes. Maybe it takes longer to build up. So we haven't seen the extreme differences that I would have liked to see. But it's probably because of the fact that I'm using fast ecology. Let's see if we can actually ramp it up a bit here. Alright, so we get -110-ish there. Take a look at the temps at the bottom. I mean, that's -120 that I just saw. That's pretty damn cold, dude. Let's take a look at that. 100 degrees Celsius, man. Oh my word, that's insane. 120. Wow. Dude, it's getting insanely hot. That's 100 degrees over the freaking default temperature of the world. I mean, that's 120 degrees, 117 degrees over the default temperature. Absolutely crazy. And just by the way, this is permanent winter, so there is no summer or winter. This is all because of the mod. Check it out, -180 degrees Celsius. We're just gonna keep it going, boys. So there is no summer or winter cycle on this tile. This is all because of the mod. All of it. Which is just insane. 200 degrees Celsius. Alright, so now we're ramping up to where I'd roughly say it's about 20 times, because... well, around 10 times now. But I'd say it'll probably ramp up pretty quickly. That's really freaking awesome. This mod is absolutely awesome. Glad we got it to work, though. -250. Are we gonna reach the coldest temperature possible? Which is -273 degrees Celsius in this game. Very close to it. Very, very close to it. So it cannot get any colder. it almost couldn't get any colder there. Oh, crazy. I would love to see someone actually be able to survive this, but I don't think it's possible, to be completely honest. I don't think anyone would be able to do that. But that is basically the mod. There isn't much else to it, but it is freaking awesome. I love it. I'm seriously going to be using this in all of my playthroughs from now on, I believe, because of how much fun it is. The idea of surviving in extreme winter and extreme summer and stuff like that. Also, the fact that it takes a while to ramp up is really nice. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Have an amazing day. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you guys for all the love and support we've been getting recently. The channel's really on the up and up again, which is great. Anyways, bye-bye everyone. Hey, thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. It's really, really awesome of you. I've got a Discord server that's free for all to join if you'd like to come and have a chat with me or anyone else. And I've also opened up a Patreon page to help fund my videos, so if any of those interest you, please go ahead and take a look at the description. Have a great day, and thank you very much for watching.